Hey everybody, welcome to Podcast Corner, and in today's Music Live, we've got Unwired Society. And joining us from Unwired Society is
Dylan.
Jess.
Ozzy.
Wow.
You know it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So obviously, I don't know. Well, we had Unwired Society, like one of the first ever music lives we did. But obviously, as you can see, there's a massive difference. Obviously, now they've got a drummer and a different bassist. So I think what we should do is you two should introduce yourselves, say a little bit about you, because obviously people, if they're saw the last one, they'll obviously know who Dylan is.
I'm Jess. I play bass. That's about it.
And I am Ozzy. I play drums. And I'm very glad to be in this band. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Jess for bringing me in the first place, so that's mint.
So basically what happened there is you get one Dylan, you get the other. Yeah.
Quite literally,
Yeah,
we come as a duo.
That's literally what happened.
We come as a duo. Like,
do.
we've been in bands together like so much. We come as a duo. Nothing
Yep.
else. No matter what instrument.
For like a solid 2 years straight.
Yeah.
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 Well, not bad. It's just like a nice little parcel coming in. Anyways, don't even know if that made sense, but I don't care.
It did.
A nice little parcel.
I think, well, I want to hear a song. I think all of our 7 viewers want to see it too. So, Dylan, why don't you introduce, why don't you explain what this first song is and what it's about?
Okay, so this first song is Ignorance Blinds. It's not on anything yet. This is going to be on album. We don't know when it's going to come out yet, but we're in like the early stages of working on the album. And then this one was kind of like a different direction for the band, because this was made all the way back in 2020 and it's been redone with these two in the band there. But basically it's like the singles that we've got out already. It's another political themed one that kind of like calls out Tory supporters. And it references that they're blinded by their own ignorance, hence the title Ignorance Blinds.
Wow.
And it's probably one of the most hard-hitting songs I've written, so I'm just going to let the music speak for itself.
Just so wrong when anyone tries to educate you, just want like a little child. You're all sheep blindly following, completely ignorant to the truth, always making up silly excuses, no valid points to back you up. You're blinded by your own ignorance. Think about all that you yourself. Blinded by your ignorance, intimidated by the less fortunate. I don't want to hear about it. Goodbye to your circle-like horses. Government in shambles, full of false promises to lure you in.
Well, Dylan and you two, that was an absolute banger. I'm so
Cheers,
sorry, I
mate.
forgot. I was about to say the names, and I went, no, what's the name?
Thank
I know
you for
Ozzy,
forgetting our names.
and I've certainly forgot yours, and I'm so sorry. Please don't get offended. I've got a mind like a sieve.
No, I'm the same.
So-
I've forgotten yours already.
That's all right. That's all right
It's
then, isn't it?
mutual.
That's all right. So, Dylan, I want to ask you these little questions. So, obviously, you've got 2 new band members, and I just want to ask kind of how that has been on your journey of changing from the old band setting to this new band setting.
Well, it's been amazing. I mean, the other members were good additions, and you know they were good at what they did, but they just didn't quite fit in musically and creatively with what I wanted for the band. But as soon as these 2 joined, I instantly knew that the final piece of the puzzle was finally there, because these 2, they just were on the exact same wavelength. Like the other day, we were working on a new song. And I was like, I don't know what chord progression to use this for. Jess suggested an idea. And funnily enough, I'd had that same idea as like just a thought. So it's just we're on the exact wavelength. And then a lot of the times now when Ozzy does a drum beat, he often does things that I wouldn't even think of in the song. And same with Jess, like she's added some new parts to some of these songs that I wouldn't have even thought of. And the songs are so much better for it. It's really like breathed life back into the band and just re-energised everything. So that's the best way I can describe it, really.
Oh, music friends.
I
So,
agree with Ozzy.
I kind of want to come to you two, following on from that question. Like you both just said that you've been in other bands for the last 2 years. Flipping, like I can't speak today. But how has it been kind of joining Unwired Society? Has it been different as maybe your musical talent and your creativity has changed?
It's different because we've got so much more creative freedom than I've had before, and I haven't been playing bass long, so it's my first time playing it like properly in like a proper band setting and not just for a laugh. So it's been a very big learning curve, but I've enjoyed every step of it, and it's made like now I'm such a like much better musician because of it.
Yeah, same, bro. Like, I've never really played drums in a band before this. So it's a really good, I feel like I've improved so much. And the songs, it feels like the songs are a lot better for it. And as well, the dynamic works so well.
And then I'd just like to add as well, like it feels like one big family with this band.
Because we all hate each other.
Exactly. But like we've had some like bonding moments, like the first gig we played together, you know, like we were pretty nervous before playing it, but it was at Adelphi, which is a venue I've played for years, so I did feel very comfortable with this, and I knew that what we had.
Big ups
was
to
good.
Delphi.
Yeah. By the way, Adelphi just won an award recently, so a massive well done to them. They more than deserve it because, you know, they've been around for so long and they put such hard work in. And they bring so many great bands, and it's just awesome. But we're like one big happy family that no matter how much we might annoy each other, you know, we're always there for each other. And just, I love having that kind of friendship with these guys.
No, that was so sweet. I nearly threw up.
Thanks for that, Dylan. So we're going to hear another song now. Why do you explain what this one is?
Okay, so for people who do know My Society, you'll definitely recognise this one. It's Blackout. This was the second single released.
Also known as No More Silence.
Yes, exactly. This one's actually been re-recorded recently because basically we've got 2 releases planned. So we've got an EP that's going to be coming out, which I'll talk about in a bit. And then we've got like a second EP, which consists of the 3 singles that we have out already, Wall of Noise, Blackout and Loss of Unity. Blackout, since the new lineup, has become like a massive fan favourite when we play it live. Like, I'll look into the crowd and there'll be people singing the chorus. And it's
Fast drum song.
Yep, exactly. And it's got a badass drum solo from Ozzy.
Absolutely hate that song. Kills me.
When he brought that in, I was like, what? I can't even play that. I'm a drummer. Like, I was just so surprised. And when we recorded it, it was so in time with the click that it was just something I'd never seen before. But this one, I wrote about the Black Lives Matter movement. This was back in 2020 when it was all going on in America. And we had a Blackout Tuesday. And I wrote the song all in that day, hence the title Blackout. But you know what? I'll let the lyrics speak for itself like I did with the other one. So that'll properly explain what the song's all about.
Let's get it.
charges same as one. No more silence, our voices will be heard. We won't stand down, we will keep on fighting. We're somebody in the 50s, now I see educated. That's why we're calling out, we're all looking right at one day. Wow! No more silence, our voices will be heard. We won't stand down, we will keep on fighting. No more silence, our voices will be heard. We won't stand down, we will keep on fighting.
Another banger, guys. Amazing. Loved
Thank
it.
you.
Absolutely loved it. I hate doing interviews because I never know what to say.
Kind
I
of sounded like
understand
Mr.
that,
Tumble
mate.
for a minute.
What's in Mr. Tumble's spotty bag?
This is what it's like on a daily basis with these two.
Yeah.
It's like we're very well focused and we're very well productive, but at the same time we also goof around a lot. But I think that's what keeps everything fresh and exciting, actually, because we're not just always work. But then when we are required to, we are very focused. And
Cool.
yeah, I don't know. I went into quite a deep point then. When
So-
you two were just saying something
Go on,
really
Dylan.
stupid.
Go on. Woo!
So,
You sign.
You sign.
you sign, where are your gigs?
Okay, so as this is going out, we are playing a gig today. We are going to be playing Cottingham Springboard Festival at Hallgate Tavern.
Be there or be square.
It's free entry. I don't actually know what time we're on.
About 6 p.m.
Probably somewhere around then. We'll probably
I worked
have
it
a
out.
later
We're on at
slot, I
6.
reckon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're literally a walking
Nice.
calendar.
Yeah, chess is a walking calendar.
I like numbers.
But cool thing about Springboard is the last time I played that festival was 2017 with the old Unwired. That because basically Unwired is in like 3 phases kind of. So there was a version that existed from 2014 to 2017 and broke up. And then 2018 to 2021, I'd say early 2022. And then like with these guys in, I kind of look at that as a complete new phase. So yeah, we're playing Hallgate Tavern, which I haven't played since 2017. So I'm really excited to go back because I feel like as a musician, as a performer, as a frontman, I've improved so much. So I'm excited to go back. And then 10th of June, we're playing at Toasty, which is down Whitefordgate, doors 8 p.m. Although, unfortunately, probably a lot of people watching won't be able to go because it's an 18-plus gig. But the next day, on the 11th of June, we're playing at the Octagon for an event that Goodwin are doing. And then 18th of June, we are playing the Joiners in Lincoln with some good friends of ours called Parallel States, who are also on the Springboard lineup
Parallel
with us.
States. Woo!
Yeah, we played Stockport with them recently. It was a very fun experience. Our
Funny
first time
guys.
playing that venue, which was Spinning Top. Big shout out to them. And then to
The
finish,
next gig we've got is also an 18+1, isn't it? At Tower, doing
oh
the
yes,
midnight
we're
mass
doing
event.
Tower on the 24th. So if any of you can go to that, it's
It'll be mega.
yeah. And then if you also message the band page, we can get you on £1 guest list, and
Come on, it's a pound.
you know that's going to be a good one because it'll be just us
£1
playing.
fish.
So we're going to be playing a longer set, maybe some new stuff in there.
Cool.
And then to finish it off, we've got West Street Live in Sheffield on
27th of
the
June.
27th of June, yeah. So we're quite busy this month.
Nice.
I'm glad you guys remember that.
I know, right? So, Dylan, why don't we hear this next song?
Okay, so this next song is Clouded Judgment, which is been recorded recently, and it's going on our upcoming EP. We don't actually have a time frame for when it's going to come out, but I'm hoping to start pushing at least the first single towards the end of this month, and we're going with the music videos. We're kind of going a bit further than what I did for Wall of Noise and Lost Unit, because those were like interconnected. But for this EP, I've looked at it as kind of like a concept a little bit, where it starts off quite negative, like dealing with depression and mental health, and then towards the end it gets more positive and you feel a bit more uplifted. So the idea with the music videos is to do that. Like the first video is going to be like a bit of a horror theme, and then it gets more positive and lighter as it goes on. And yeah, so Cloud Judgment was written at a time where I was quite low mental health wise, and like I was asking the question like, how am I still alive? Like, not to get too depressing, but like that was a genuine question I had in my head, so that's why that lyric's in there. And then there's the lyric of wish I could cure myself, which some people have misinterpreted because of my accent. But basically that's like wishing that I could get rid of these negative feelings, but it's also acknowledging that, you know, I can get out of it. So I'll just let the song play. So let's hear it.
Sitting in my bed at night and I'm the lowest I could ever feel. I'm in an ongoing nightmare that doesn't seem to ever end. I toss a negative but my mood is like a roller coaster. Well, I wanna cry out but there's a mental barrier stopping me. I don't know how I'm still alive. I wish I could just cure myself. My dreams was guided by self-hatred. Try to hope out from hurting myself, I'm feeling worse. I really don't want to keep letting myself down again. My mind is so conflicted and I don't know how it works. Try my best to work through this phase that is my end. I don't know how I'm still alive. I wish I could just cure myself. My truth is guided by self-hatred. I'm stuck with no way out. How do I stop feeling this way? Feels like I've done everything I can. Surely this will last forever. I need to escape from this hellhole. I don't know how I'm still alive. I wish I could just cure myself. My truth is guided by self-hatred. I'm stuck with no way out. I don't know how I'm still alive. I wish I could just cure myself. My truth is guided by self-hatred. I'm still with no way.
Cool, thank you for that. That was absolutely amazing. So we've got one more song till the end of this podcast. Have you got any other things that you want to tell us, Dylan, before we hear the last song?
Yeah, well, I will go into a little bit of this song. So this song's called State of Mind. It's going to be the last song on the EP, and it's always, since the new lineup, it's been the closing song in our set. And I wrote
Human
it,
pyramid every time.
yeah, there's been human pyramids when we played it, which is so bizarre because it's the kind of song that you wouldn't expect it.
It's
but,
the least heaviest song in our
Yeah.
set.
but it's
90%
amazing.
sure they all collapsed, but
Yeah.
Yep.
But this one was written during lockdown and kind of like acknowledging like your inner demons and being like, okay, I'm going to, get out of this. I will like fight on and get out of this rut that I'm stuck in. So when I'm playing it, I always get super emotional whenever I play it. Like I proper get in the moment, like, and I feel like I'll be in tears, but I never do. But I certainly feel it. Like whenever
It's a fan favourite as well. That one as well.
yeah, that one has become a massive one. It's my partner's
That and
favourite song.
Blackout.
Yeah. But yeah, State of Mind, it's one of my favourites. I've always liked that song, but since these two played on it and kind of contributed their ideas to it, it's become like a top song for me. So yeah, let's hear it. This is State of Mind.
Trapped in isolation, I'm forced to face myself. Confronting my insecurities, eliminate them. I won't let it pass wrongdoings define me. Just you want to take back control of my life. I'm the most vulnerable that I have ever been. I swear I won't let my head win again. I'll rise from the ashes of my low confidence. My state of mind will be fixed. Spiral loop of chaos and depressing doors, pushing people away without realizing. I was lost and now I'm starting to find myself. The road to acceptance starts right here and now. I'm the most vulnerable that I have ever been. I swear I won't let my head win again. I'll rise from the ashes of my low confidence. My state of mind will be fixed. 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 My state of mind will be my state of mind will be fixed.
Right, cool. Thank you for that. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Jess.
Woo, we got it.
Woo, I got it. And Ozzy.
Well, thank you for
Nice
having
one,
us on.
Dan.
Thank you.
Like, just want a big shout out to Freedom Road. I've been with Freedom Road for years now, haven't I? Like,
Yeah, ages.
like I've been with Freedom Road since 2015, and it's just so crazy that I'm still here. But you know, Freedom Road helped the original Unwired get started, so I'll always be grateful for that, and thank you for having us on. I mean, because when we did when I did the first one, I wasn't as prepared, whereas this time I knew what, you know, I knew what the process was like going in, and this has been super fun, so thank you, man.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Nice to meet you both.
Nice.
And we'll
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, amazing. And we'll
Sick
see.
guy.
We will. We'll see you next month for the next music live. Who knows who it's with? You'll just have to come watch it and find out. But obviously, this has been Unwired Society.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, guys.